I'm Sophie. I'm one of your SO tennis instructors, and today I'm going to be showing you some exercises that you can do to get better at tennis even when you're stuck at home for quarantine. First thing that you're going to do is bounce the ball up with your racket. And if you don't have a tennis ball at home, you can just use a beach ball or like a balloon if you have that. Just don't use a baseball or a bowling ball. Alright, so go up with the ball as many times as you can. And the next thing is bounces down. So just same thing, try and get as many as you can. Keep your eye on the ball. Try and stay as still with your body as you can. And just focus on moving your wrist up and down and watching the ball with your eyes. And your grip. And the next thing that you're going to do is bounces on the frame of the racket. This is the frame. So this is pretty tricky because the surface area of this is a lot smaller than the strings. So you're probably not going to get as many, but you can try it out. And your grip for the up and down ones on the frame is going to be a little bit different. It's called continental, and you want it to look like this as opposed to this. Okay, so the next thing that you're going to do is some ladder drills. Now, I'm guessing that you don't have a ladder at home, but what you can do is you can take some chalk and draw on your driveway or the sidewalk or really anywhere that like you have an open space to draw with. So the first ladder drill that you're going to do is just go through putting both feet in each hole. So it should look like this. Once you feel comfortable with it, you can go a bit faster. Then once you get to the end, you're going to split step, turn for a forehand, swing through, get back into ready position, turn for a backhand, split step, turn for a backhand, and swing through. Then you're going to go through it a second time, and you're going to do that for each drill. And that one's going to look like this. The next ladder drill that you're going to do is you're just going to jog back, and then you're going to go through the ladder with high knees, and that should look like this. And once you get to the end, you're going to do the same thing where you split step, turn for a forehand, get back into ready position, split step, and turn for a backhand. Once you've done the high knees drill 2 times, you're going to jog back and then go through the ladder with butt kicks all the way through until the end. Once you feel more comfortable with it, you can go a bit faster. Split step, turn for a forehand, swing, get back in ready, split, and turn for a backhand. The next drill is a little bit harder. So you're going to get to one side of the ladder, and you're going to do one of the reps on one side of the ladder and the other one on the other side of the ladder, because you're going to use a different foot going forwards each time. So you're going to get to one side of the ladder, and with the foot facing closest to the end of the ladder, you're going to step in, then step in with the other foot, step out with the first foot, and step out with the other foot. You're going to do that all the way through the ladder in each hole. You can go as slow as you need and just take as much time as you need. Just try and get it by the end. Once you get to the end, split step, turn for a forehand, swing, get back into ready, split, and turn for a backhand. Look like this. Up close, that one should look like this. Okay, so once you've done 2 sets of all those ladder exercises, you're going to clean up your ladder, grab your racket, and 2 tennis balls. Okay, so once you have your 2 tennis balls and your racket, you want to put your tennis balls on the ground about 3 steps apart. And then you are going to take your racket and get into ready position, trying to have your feet facing forwards at about a racket's length apart. And you're going to get a little bit low into ready position, and you're going to go around the balls like a figure 8. Try and take a bunch of little steps instead of big ones like this. Try and face forward the entire time as well. And try and do that for about 30 seconds. And then in between each time you do that, you're gonna take 30 seconds break, and then you're gonna do that 3 times. Now once you're done with that, you're gonna put them a little bit closer together, and you're going to go through really tiny steps and swing, and swing, and swing. You're going to do this drill with the same 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off that you did for the last one. And swing. And another last thing that you can practice while you're at home for tennis is the grips that you hold your racket with. So if you're a right hand player, you're gonna always wanna keep your right hand on the bottom of the racket and your left hand on top here while you're waiting for another ball. But for each different shot that you hit, your grip, how you hold the racket, like that, is going to change. Forehands, which is this shot, you're going to want to hold your grip like this. So make sure that the strings of your racket are facing downwards, and then you're just gonna grab your racket. Have the top of your hand facing up towards the sky, and your thumb should wrap around somewhat like that. For backhands, which would look like this, you're gonna wanna hold your racket by the throat, which is that, like this. Then you're gonna take your right hand and grab it on the side of the racket. And then you're gonna take your left hand and grab it on the other side of the racket. And once you're turning to hit the shot, your right hand is gonna move a little bit like that. For volleys, which would look like this. For volleys, you're gonna want your grip to be like this. So there's this part, there will be little ridges. There's the top ridge and then one ridge over. And that's where you're gonna want this first knuckle for volleys. Okay, so that's a good workout that you can do almost anywhere as long as you have a nice open space and about 20 minutes of time to do it. So good luck, and let me know if you have any questions.